We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our Tale of the Tape.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing in this corner, undefeated in his campaign with a record of 20 wins, no losses, 16 wins coming by way of knockout. The renowned U.S. Olympic gold medalist and the newly crowned heavyweight champion of the world, formerly known as Cassius Clay, introducing the Louisville Lip, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. So here we go. Should be a good one. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. And down goes Wilder.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
That counter punch caught him. The greatest! Muhammad Ali is down. Do you believe it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
One round, 2 knockdowns, each by a different fighter.
Absolutely crazy.
Together. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab. Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get this boxing back together. You set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely mind.
And there's the bell for round 2. Both fighters knocked down in the last round. What do we have in store for us in this one?
That is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
You would not want to be hit by this guy. Trust me. Trying to land that jab. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
You're an outside fighter. You've got to use that straight.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. The greatest has been dazed. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points for losing around.
Beautiful counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just... And there's the bell for round 3. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? No, we don't see a knockdown.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Look at that.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Need to turn this around halfway through.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
No rest for the weary. Nice counter shot. And just as quickly as it slows down, final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Oh, right there. And finally, Muhammad Ali goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Accuracy.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck.
Switching off, and you're starting to make now you're switching off. Right. Let's go out there and get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off and win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping back.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your...
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You're letting him back in.
And don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Get your jab back, get your rhythm back, then we'll go again. Get your mind back on the job. That was a god-awful round that was. Come on. You let him back into the fight.
Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots, yeah?
Come on. Switch on. Get your boxing back together. And put him back.
Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about the defense on
the job. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You let him back.
the jab. You're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful.
You're even in your lead. Come on. Switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Let's go.
I'm happy.
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tale of the tape. It is Carl the Cobra Froch, 6'1" tall, with a 75.2-inch reach. Carl the Cobra Froch, a super middleweight multi-time world champion. Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing from Nottingham, England, a super middleweight champion of the world, Carl the Cobra Froch. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
You couldn't even squeeze through to your seat. This is that packed. The atmosphere is ridiculous.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. They both want a knockout, you can tell. The face is starting to welt up from those straights. And this with that jab. A perfect counter lands. What a fitting stage for this grudge match. This theater has seen a lot of drama over the years, but perhaps none more compelling than this.
Walk in. You cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people are here.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Oh my word, down goes RJJ. At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Look at his corner. Look at his instructions. They're telling him to calm down. Make the most of the count. Get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. They just need to make...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. And finally, Carl Froch goes down. Both men. Here we go. It's round 2. Who do you think's got more in the tank, Johnny, as both fighters went to the canvas last round?
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a poker. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. That hook just can't find the target. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything. If you've got speed, you can pop, knock anybody out. You've just got to hit them right there.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Both men step back for just a moment. Missing with that right hook. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive. Hold it right there. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
On to the third. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full power, because I know he's gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little trick you do.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh, Froch seeing cobwebs. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Big Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Very cool.
I gotta stop you here, Jim. And the Cobra is down. Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your Eagles here, your Chiefs here.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Froch in that last round. Here we go to the fourth round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. Very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle. He's got to bluff.
Whoa, Johnny! Carl Froch, we didn't see this coming. So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
It's a good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or...
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Froch in trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Froch in that last round. Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in it.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Shots in there a little bit. Just bear it up a little bit so you can't cover it.
Back out there, let's just win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box it, just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Don't
Defense and what we do. Good work.
worry about it. I need you to switch back on. Get
Great work. Stay focused and let it back into the fight. Great work.
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it.
Some good enough free shots. Keep smart.
And that'll... Back into the fray here in round 5. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Can't land the jab there. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Oh, Froch seeing cobwebs. Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Introducing first, it's Riddick Big Daddy Bo. 6'5", 240 pounds with a reach of 81 inches. And he'll be facing Roy Jones Jr. 91 kilos on the button. He's 180 centimeters tall with a reach of 188.
I'll always go for reach every time over anything. If you've got reach, touch with speed, nobody's going to touch you. But someone that can get in close, that has the power to get up close and personal and break those ribs, get those shots into the body, you've got to look out for that.
Here comes Riddick Bowe, the Big Daddy. Despite being 6'5" tall, one of the best inside fighting heavyweights there's ever been. Roy.
This bout.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. And he caught him with a left hook. Swing and a miss with the jab. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally they're about to go at it in the ring.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build.
Oh my God, Johnny! Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And down goes Jones Jr. Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Hard, he's off. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
No defense for that hook. A lot of punch output. Oh, wait a minute. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is up. Pensacola's finest is down. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here, or this fight is going to be over.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. This the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is leg you up. They can't even go into game plan.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Frank True Brit Bruno, 6'3", 225 pounds. And they'll be facing Muhammad Ali. He stands 191 centimeters tall with a reach of 198.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
True Brit, Frank Bruno, a fan favorite for sure. Here he comes, fighting out of London, United Kingdom. Muhammad Ali, here comes the brand new world heavyweight champion. Just, of course, famously knocked out Sonny Liston. He's 20-0 with 16 KOs.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from London, England, a European champion and a heavyweight champion of the world, Frank Bruno. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing in this corner, undefeated in his campaign with a record of 20 wins, no losses, 16 wins coming by way of knockout. The renowned U.S. Olympic gold medalist and the newly crowned heavyweight champion of the world, formerly known as Cassius Clay, introducing the Louisville Lip, Muhammad Ali.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins now. Let's get the answers.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. Ooh, look at that left jab. No defense for that hook. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? And finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
We need to turn this around halfway through.
Never ever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of heart we need to see.
This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Todd, this is a struggle right here in front of you. You know, these kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it cheers them on. They want to stand there and fight in the trenches.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Great round. Great round. Great work. Stay focused.
Here we go for round 2. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. Beautiful counter shot. Couldn't land that jab. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought this...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Oh, and big Frank Bruno just got belted. Bruno, though, showing you how tough his chin is. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. Perfect.
You done all that work?
Right hand is beautiful. That's it. Just...
And there's the bell to start round 3. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And that hook misses. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. And that hook misses. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. A very competitive round here so far.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. You'd like to see more jabs. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
I love that. That jab is slick.
Right? Only one round is lost. Don't worry about it.
Get your ups will appear. Just stay focused.
Here we go to the 4th round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
These punches coming from every angle. Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Good work. Keep it up and get back out there and win the round.
And in your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get
Yeah, you got to go back out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you let him back into it. You've been coasting for this entire fight, and now you've let him back in. Now,
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up.
but you there, take his confidence away.
Back into the fray here in round 5. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Bruno not answering back.
All right, get your head back. Get your head back. Just let your
And now finally Bruno waking up from that nap.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
It's nothing but air on that left uppercut. That uppercut doesn't land. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
This is the beginning of round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle him. He's got to bluff him.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Caution being thrown to the wind. He wanted action, and they are delivering. Nope, that hook won't score. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Nice job slipping that left uppercut. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Great round, great round. Now relax.
Good work. Get your boxer back together. You done all that work in camp. You gotta get it.
Here comes round 7. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. Missed him with that uppercut. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so...
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Trying to land that jab. Both men step back for just a moment. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though.
And we enter the 8th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast the round. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have this? Oh, wait a minute. The greatest has been... Not many people would have predicted it, but... You could not have chosen a better venue for this one. It's the Grand Theater. My name is Todd Grisham. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali weighed in at 210 pounds, and he stands 191 centimeters tall. And across the ring from him, Alexander Usyk. He's 6'3", with a 78-inch reach.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
This is Muhammad Ali, young man rumble. Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing in this corner, undefeated in his campaign with a record of 20 wins, no losses, 16 wins coming by way of knockout. The renowned U.S. Olympic gold medalist and the newly crowned heavyweight champion of the world, formerly known as Cassius Clay, introducing the Louisville Lip, Muhammad.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Jab misses. Can't score with that right uppercut. Nice lead hook. Ukrainian in big trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Good counter punching. It is standing room only. Every seat has been sold in this amazing theater.
He's doing everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know he's got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent. All laid out there.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
You'd like to see more jabs. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Usyk! Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made look so easy.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just keeping them on to switch on. This boxing.
On to the second round. That counter shot lands. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. And the big cat goes down. The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, it's nothing else. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of moving.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Usyk might go down here. What an upset.
Good shot.
How is this fight still continuing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at it. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it.
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this. And down goes Alexander Usyk. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Great round, now relax. Stay focused. Define. You're much better.
Let's get it started in round 3. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There was sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. That hook won't score. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands. Did you see that? Oh my, the Ukrainian has been... Usyk couldn't take anymore, and down he goes! So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Having a hard time finding a home with that one. Oh, wait a minute! Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Looks like they've shaken it off.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Big shot, and down goes Ali. I don't know who's got the advantage here after... There's the bell to start round 4. How do you score the last round, Johnny, as both of these fighters went to the canvas?
That is showing the fitness. That is showing the stamina.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. Counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what, the cornerman now it's time for them doing their job.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali. Oh, no. Ali is down. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. And there's the bell for round 5. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Misses. It's bombs away. That counter shot lands. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists. Swinging big. big and missing big with that hook. It's all offense all the time. You saw it here live.